estos días sale al mercado el nuevo trabajo discográfico de uno de los artistas más radicales de la música judía, el estadounidense de Detroit, radicado en Berlín, Daniel Kahn, actor, músico, poeta y dramaturgo, al que escuchamos en The Butcher's Share, un juego de palabras entre el share o baile del carnicero y la parte que se queda al matarife.
You did it by yourself. There's someone you must thank for all his help. You gotta give the butcher his share. You'd like to make believe he isn't there. You'd like to make believe you just receive what's only fair, that no one has to suffer to keep you in your chair. But you gotta give the butcher his share. Let's take a walk around the old bazaar, where every little thing has traveled far. Every pair of pants and grain of rice contains a horror story in its price. A story of the power people wield, a story about factories and fields, of which you'll never have to be aware, just as long as the butcher gets his share. You gotta give the butcher his share, no matter what you buy or what you wear, 'cause no one else said the distribution would be fair. There's blood and guts encoded in the value of the wear, but you gotta give the butcher his share. Another soldier on the trade. You hope you won't be seeing him again, and you tell yourself, my God, he looks so young. And you find that you are staring at his gun, and you wonder what this soldier does for fun. You wonder about the things he might have done. Well, he was doing them for people just like you, so you better give the butcher his due. You gotta give the butcher his due, 'cause you're lucky that it's him instead of you, who does the dirty things you hope you'll never have to do, that has to keep his filthy little fingers out of view. But you gotta give the butcher his due. Build yourself a garden, you can cover it in green, but my dear, I beg your pardon, how do you keep your little fingers clean? No, you don't have to rally round a flag, you may as well salute a dirty rag. And this isn't a defense of evil deeds, it's just a little song about our needs. Our need to feel enlightened and secure, and civilized and rational and pure, to feel that we are decent, good and nice, just as long as the butcher gets his price. You gotta give the butcher his price, no matter what you think of human rights. You gotta give the butcher his lot, for being everything you think you're not. You gotta give the butcher his share, no matter how you say you really care, 'cause he's the one who did the stealing and then named you as the heir, whose filthiness provided you the privileges you bear. But you gotta give the butcher his share.
Los miembros de la banda El Pájaro Pintado vuelven a las andadas cantando himnos apocalípticos para una revolución, con proclamas como la que da título al próximo tema, Freedom is a verb. La libertad es un verbo.
You can fight a war with drones, you can fight a war with loans, you can fight a war with gas or cans of paint. But don't you realize that the game's compromised if you think that this is something that it ain't? 'Cause we got images of murder that don't manage to disturb an international order that is bordering absurd. And no one gets the freedom they were told that they deserve till they realize that freedom's not a noun. It's a verb, it's a verb, freedom is a verb, something never finished, never done. It's something you must make, it's something you must take, it's something you must constantly become. Well, this weekend revolution, it's a radical inclusion. It's a holiday of popular revolt. It's the social interaction of inconsequential actions using faces to replace a silent vote. But lower pay and higher rents, another kind of violence, the violence of silence and of greed. It's the violence of feeling your irrelevance, revealing every way in which you never will be freed. It's a verb, an action and an urge, as fertile as the barrel of a gun. And it happens out of need, it's a fire and a seed, and its terrible potential has begun. Your liberty is constantly in jeopardy. It's something you must loyally defend. But isn't it demeaning when your well-intended meanings mean your means will have to justify your ends? So improvise a barricade of furniture cascading as a carnival of helmets in the flood. For the bottles can be filled with either gasoline or lager or detergent that'll wash away your blood. It's a verb, freedom is a verb, something never finished, never done. It's something you can fake, and it's something that'll break if it ain't something that you constantly become. It's a verb, an action and an urge, as fertile as the barrel of a gun. And it happens out of need, it's a fire and a seed, and its terrible potential has begun.
La acompañan en la aventura en la que Kahn, aparte de tocar el acordeón, la guitarra o el piano, figuran el maestro de clarinete y saxos Christian Dawid, el virtuoso violinista Jake Shulman-Ment, el experimentado contrabajista Michael Tuttle y el batería neo-klezmer Hampus Melin, a los que volvemos a oír en 99.
Us out of town, 'cause luxury makes the world go round. Read it in the papers every morning. How could all this trouble come to pass? Years and years we listen to the warning that luxury is just a golden calf. And you say the rich are parasites, and you say they are a curse. But as soon as you get yourself a little money in your purse, you're worse. Med treibt unser Reis verstört, weil Aschires ist der neuer Gott. Schreiben Zeitungen herum die Themes, wie ihr kennt das heutzutage noch sein. Eures Land verstehen wir dem Memes, als Aschires ist a falscher Wein. Und man ruft dem Moischer a Paskodniak, und man halt dem Pfarrer Bruch. aber bald me verdient a bissl, me summen macht me ne Moischer noch. Oi no, oi wie schön is mein Maschine doe, Sepp is halt in Käppele die ganze Welt. Oi, my little phony thing is beautiful. See how fast it captures simply everything. 99, 99% are we. 99% don't measure up these days to one who lives in luxury. 99 in der Rock von neulem Hase kommt nicht zu eng wir. 99 sehnen mir. 99, 99, 99 sehnen mir. 99, 99 sehnen mir. You wanna join the 1%? Just gather 99 good friends. Take from them the best they have to offer. Let them eat the leavings of your meal. Soon you will be filling up your coffers, scraping heaven with your glass and steel. They say you are a dirty bum who takes without restraint. Just make a little donation and they'll say you are a saint. A saint! Es wäre ein Neuschenheit. Ist am 99 frei, nimm zu, weil sie das Schönste und das Beste. Soll sein Leben ein bisschen eng und schmal, bloß sich beugen Fundamenten feste. Ratzen Wolkens mit ein großem Stahl, als mit der Kuchen abpust und Passkudnjak kann er guschen dicker Stieg. Soll schenken a schöne dove Weste wären an Antik. Antik, oi wie gut ist unser Euchero. Ihr wisst, wie euch zu hören die ganze Welt. Oh, how smart is our philanthropist. How he heals the whole wide world with charity. 99, 99% are we. 1%'s a lonely number, lonely with his riches and his luxury. 91 ist der Räucher, 91 mit seiner Schere, so na Schier. 99 sehnen mir. 99, 99, 99 sehnen mir. 99, 99, 99 sehnen mir. But if the wheels should turn and the stock market should crash and burn, bloody murder scream the ruling classes. Don't blame us, we put the money down. Well, the rest of us are thrown out on our asses, looking for apartments out of town. So be a pal and not a pig, you'll have yourself to thank. Don't make your home a slot machine, don't turn your town into a bank. Jetzt ist das Rädel an drei und die Berge fahren bis hoch und rein. Schreit der Ringpatient nicht halbe Kain, bloß nicht zu, nicht zum Kehren zu. Weiß mir, wo's essen gewehrische Schereien, suchen neue Tieres, aber wo? Aber kann man nicht kein Chaser sein, wie das Leben a Geschenk. Man macht nicht von a Freund und a Konto, man macht nicht von a Stadt. Aber 99 ist a Chaserschaft, 91 ist a Chaserschaft, 99 is a community, 1% is a fuck unity. 99, 99, 99% are we. 99% we are, and 99% will sing our melody. 99, 99, wollen wir 99 singen unser Schier. 99 sehnen mir.
La milicia que Kahn recluta para sus producciones no deja de asombrar, por ejemplo, las traducciones, letras e imágenes de Eric Drooker, un icono artístico del movimiento punk. Suena Children in the Woods, Niños en los bosques.
The moans of children in the woods broken branches of a tree, the feel of pounding in your blood, the smell of earth beneath your feet. Don't forget to wear your gloves, don't forget to wear your shoes. It started hailing from above, the sky is purple as a bruise, and so it gets under your nails, so it gets into your nose, and so it gets into your eyes. You'll never get it out your After even up the pile, they'll see the earth is freshly turned. They're bound to be here in a while. They'll find whatever isn't burned. All these children in the woods, what does it matter here today? It isn't bad, it isn't good. They'd only grow up anyway.
Según Daniel Kahn, la cultura yiddish es global y tenemos ante nosotros las mismas luchas que muchos de los pensadores, artistas y activistas de principios del siglo XX. Nos despedimos con The Ballad of How the Jews Got to Europe, cómo llegaron los judíos a Europa.
Sing, O muse, of how the Jews migrated to this place, and how the force of history has creolized the race. Our modest disposition is burdened by the weight of European history and epic Jewish fate. The story of a people who, displaced from ancient lands, became the slaves of Greece and Rome and Gaul's marauding bands, who planted little languages all along the Rhine, with odd stiff-necked customs that defy the test of time. They won't eat this, they don't wear that. Invite them in, they always wear their hats. Worse, they refuse to recognize the one true God in his earthly guise. Das Volk, was hat einmal vom Lot Jehuda und Schamron, es wandert jetzt die Welt dadurch von Land und nach vorn. Wir sind kein Zigeuner, nicht gewillt, nicht gedacht. Nicht dort, nicht Falken liegen mitten in den Park. Europa heeft hangt unser Heim, a ganz schön wie Gott. Was liegt zur späten Welt wohl zwischen Handel und Terror? Das Lust von unserer Ost, das ist alles, was steht uns bei. Aber wir hielten teure offen, bleiben ihr getreu. Es ist treff uns fett und Schadnis leu. Wir meiden uns den Weg von Goy. Sorgen mir die Hit bei eichen Häus. Kein Covid geben mir mit auf dem Joi. Sing, O muse, of how it was decided we should do the work that Goyim weren't allowed. Leave it to the Jew. We lent that interest to the princes who we sought to please, and went among the peasants to collect the royal fees. Wer hat beschlossen, als in soll leben reiches Kohl, von dem was Christen tagen nicht, was ist Chel Yisrael? Weil Prinzen nehmen mehr Prozent und seine Nase heim, und monen auch bei Päuerin, was weinen wie von Chrein. Wir hielten nicht kein Gärtner auf Pflanzen, kein Gewächs, wir handeln Borgen, Dingen sich, als wäre da nie ein Fix. Zum Macht ist der Abzerfällt der Schlaf, bei uns verkauft sich alles. Wir sind ein Konzeptmeister von Europas Handelwalz. We did not cultivate our gardens, we did not grow fruit. We handled, lent, and dickered all along the trading routes. The Prince needs men, the New World slaves, and we got stuff to sell. We are the middlemen of Europe's modern earthly hell. We are the middlemen of Europe's modern earthly hell.